Good evening, guys. How you doing? So I should probably explain what we're doing now. First of all, let's check you can actually hear me. And I think you can hear me today. Yeah, looks like the microphone's working, so that's a good start. Kai's at Clay Pigeon, that's cool. Oh yeah, it's Macy Cup this weekend. It's like nearly time. Okay, so what I'm doing is this weekend I've got a packed weekend of sim coaching. And before those sessions, I need to. So this is where we do the coaching. This is the Get Faster Faster league in iRacing, and in here we've got some sessions that are scheduled for this weekend. So I have to do the prep by driving each of these cars on each of these tracks to set some data, so that I've got some comparable data for when the guys I'm coaching do their laps tomorrow and Sunday. And we're going to start off with the BMW M Hybrid V8. Going to get a few laps, and I've already got some laps in the Porsche from earlier, a couple of weeks ago, but I'm going to try the BMW. Oh, in fact, what am I doing? The sim's already running. I don't need to click that. We're already here at Daytona. I'm going to go out and do some laps now. So you can chat to me if you want, but I'm basically just going to be doing laps and practicing all of these tracks, setting some data for each of the different tracks that we're doing. This needs to change because I need to be a bit closer. That's a bit better, and a little bit lower. There we go. So
speed limit is 88
that's it. That's it. So you guys can chat to me if you want, and I'll try and answer your questions. Oh, I've already broken the pit lane speed limit. So we've got Daytona in the BMW, and then we've got some Formula Ford. We've got some Formula 3, various things. Hi, Logan. No, I'm not racing at Clay tomorrow. I'm sim coaching all day and the following day, which is why I'm doing this live stream. So I need to get used to all the cars and tracks that I'm teaching people on tomorrow, so that I do a good job when I'm coaching them. Can I touch the back of Max's car? I don't know what you mean. Okay, so although that wasn't ideal, this car already feels a little bit better than I remember, so that's good. I am wearing some of the merch that you can buy from my online store. You can see my hat with Phil Bradput on it. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. You can see the Oops t-shirt, which is the meatball flag. Typhoon Racing. Hi, Typhoon Racing. Thank you. Angus Langley, yeah, you guys are going to have a great weekend in the Macy Cup. And you're on pole. That's amazing. I'd love to see it. It's a shame it's not televised. If you guys can get some footage, that'd be awesome, because I want to see how it goes. Yep, Kai, I'll see your cam box footage. Get your dad to film some of the outside shots as well, so I can see it like a spectator stood on the side. Same for the juniors. Really like to see the first proper big GX UK junior race. Oh, we need to get into 1 minute 33s, I think. Going to take some getting used to after driving that LMP2 around here for so long. I'm going to move the... Once I've done this run, guys, I'll move the chat so it's a bit easier for me to see. I'll put the chat down here somewhere so I can read it more easily. I think you can use a Pro Kart chassis for GX UK. Yeah, you just need to only run one engine. In fact, I know you can because Seth Jones ran a Pro Kart chassis at the Hooton Park O-Plate. So I'll probably spend about half an hour on this car, maybe a little bit less. Just need to get some representative data, get some laps on the board, and then we'll switch to Formula Ford or the Formula 3. So Riley, this is the BMW GTP, because this is what my first coaching client tomorrow is practicing with. So I need to get up to speed with it so I can give him the best possible advice. Oh, I'm not going to tell you anything about Seth. I'm glad you guys are excited though. I'm glad you're... I do have massive FOMO that I'm not there with you doing GX UK.
Your lap time was at 1:34.0.
So this is the first GX UK event I've not been at. I think we need to get down to the low 1:33s.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Yes, this is my job, Kai. Shame that was an off track. Obviously, they're doing the laps like this is just part of it. This is just the preparation for doing the actual sessions.
Sector 1 time is good.
Seth is the O-Plate champion. He's going to be running the number 0. Oh, I guess. Well, it wasn't an off-track somehow. I don't know how that wasn't an off-track. It wasn't very good. Who else are you racing, Angus? Who else is entered? Throw me some more names. There's going to be a bunch more people, a bunch more juniors at the Fullbeck first championship round.
Your lap time was 1:33.6. Sector 3 time is fast.
I've been helping a couple of the juniors get their karts together for the fullback round. I think that was better in second.
Sector 1 is a 10th off your best.
Josh Pagden, yep, so Josh Pagden is going to be definitely one of the front runners, for sure. I saw him when he did his testing at fullback, he was really quick straight away. That's a better exit.
That was a 133.7. That puts you 0.1 off your best.
Okay, should have gone down to second there instead of staying in third. I've screwed this lap up. Don't want to overheat the tyres. I've been to Team Sport Warrington. That's where we had the British Indoor Kart Championship finals.
Sector 2 is 0.3, slower than your best.
No effort Curry, nice. You guys in the camper? Ronnie Townsend, yeah, I think he's supposed to be quite quick as well, Angus. There's a lot of quick juniors. Nothing you can't handle though, I'm sure.
Well, that was a 133.9. Sector 3 times quick.
That was not a great entry. 3/4 tenths slower. Is anybody testing today or is it practice tomorrow? Josh was testing today.
Sector 2 is a 10th off your best.
Oh, it's a racing tomorrow. I thought tomorrow was practice.
You've just done a 133.8. Sector 3 times okay. Sector 1 is 0.3. Off
Oh,
your
that's
best.
way too early into there. It's nice to see all you guys that are in the paddock together, all chatting and joining my live streams. Thanks for that, guys.
Sector 2 is 2/10 off your best.
I can't believe there's 15 people here watching me practice for coaching tomorrow. We will change to a different track in a moment. I just got to get some low 33s in on the board.
That lap time was 1:33.9. Sector 3 times okay.
I think the tyres have gone off a bit annoyingly. And I lock them up, it doesn't help. I'll do one more on this set and then I'll change tyres. Too quick into there, not good.
This lap will be invalidated.
Yeah,
Watch the
okay,
track
let's
limits.
just change tyres and go again. We've only done a 33.6, so it's not really quick enough as a good data lap to use, so I need to go a little bit quicker. Need a good benchmark lap so that when I'm coaching my driver tomorrow, I'm telling them the absolute best advice. Gloves, yeah, I'm not wearing gloves at the moment. Evening, Philipson. Hey, Phil. Does this track look familiar? Locked up straight away, ruined it. Ugh. Have to try the next lap. Just trying to make sure I know the place well. I'm familiar with the car, Phil. I've got a load of other cars and tracks to practice as well tonight, Phil, so I'll be doing a bunch of different stuff, including NASCAR at COTA.
was a 133.9. Sector 3 time is quick.
Alright, let's see if we can improve. Oh, nasty lock-up.
Sector 1's quick.
If we can get a low 33, I'll kind of bank that, and then I'll try and do some more tomorrow before the session.
Sector 2 time is good.
Let's try one more lap.
That was a 133.4. Sector 3 time is fast.
Difficult with the ghost car there.
Sector 1 is quick.
No, that's fine. No, this might be giving you extra value, Phil. See how I'm learning.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Oh, off track. That's annoying.
Mind these track limits, please, Brad.
Maybe we can try one more lap. I'll finish this lap and I'll do some more of this track tomorrow. Let's see what turn one's like.
33.4. Sector 3 time's okay.
Not a good turn one.
It's a tenth off your best.
Yeah, exactly. It's mean. Right, okay. I know I said that was going to be my last one, but I'm going to try one more. Little deep there. Oh, that traction control. The traction control intervention kills you.
Okay, Brad, you need to watch the track limits.
Yeah, that was middle of the chicane that time. Just running a bit too much grass, but I don't think I actually gained anything from that one. Okay, right, that's it for Daytona for tonight.
Engage the limiter. Box in.
Right, next, where we're going next? Let's have a look. So we'll let that data upload. Okay, so that's Daytona. What have we got up next? So the next session, we need to do the Ray Formula Ford 1600 at Okayama. So that's up next. Ray Formula Ford 1600 Okayama. Because that is my second session of the day tomorrow. Don't judge me too harshly on those laps, Phil. Right, I've got some Prosecco here to drink, which is an unusual sim racing drink, but that's what we got. Anyone who likes the t-shirt or the hat, available on the merch store, among lots of other cool things. Like the Don't Race the Leaders blue flag stickers. Okay, it's closer to a beer than normal, isn't it? It's a bit more girly, but... Right. I don't know if I've got a target time. I don't think there's a target time for this. Yeah, next time I'll get beer. So I think we're just going to go with the standard setup, completely bog standard, and we're just going to drive and see what kind of lap time I can get, basically. Okay. Oh, clutch is turned. Alright, okay. Okay, we'll go with manual clutch.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Ho, 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 ho. So I think we'll just run until we run out of fuel and just see what kind of lap time we can get. So I'm having to manually lift and blip the throttle on the downshifts. I mean, so lifting for the upshifts, blipping the throttle on the downshifts. You can see what my foot's doing with the green line and the red line on the data trace at the bottom. Oh, I managed to find neutral. That wasn't good. Drunk Formula Fords would be a good series, you're right. So I don't know how many laps I'm going to need to do until I'm comfortable I've got a quick enough lap for my coaching client in this track tomorrow. I think if we're doing Formula Fords here, I can't remember who this one is for, but this is probably someone who's quite new. I still want to make sure I'm giving the most accurate comparison lap possible. "15 people watching me practice. You're all crazy." Oh, we got an off track there. Any questions or anything, guys, please shout. Oh, that'll be an off track. That's a shame.
Track limits, keep it within the lines.
This is more like it. Much neater lap. And then I ruined it. That was much
Sector 1
worse.
time's okay.
So Kai, how do you think your pace is going to be at Clay Pigeon? Okay, second gear is a must for that corner. Even though you're slightly lower in the rev range, you don't have such a snap on deceleration when you lift.
Sector 2 is 1/10 off your best.
It's alright, there's a lot of time. I know where it is. So there was practice on today at Clay. But you were P1. Oh, Kai, I'd really love to see you win this cadet championship. I want to see all the videos about it.
You've just done a 1:39.4. Sector 3 time
You should
is
do
fast.
a video diary. You know, like I try and do for my race weekends, where you know, I kind of just talk through what's happened after each race, give a little debrief. I'd love to see that from you. See how your championship goes. And you're good at making videos. In fact, I think I'd love to see loads of GX UK, cadet, junior, senior people do that same kind of video, because then you really get to understand the story of people's seasons.
Sector 2 time is quick. That lap was a 1:38.7. That's your best lap in this session.
Too quick into there. I knew I was too quick because my lap time delta was getting better.
Watch the
But
track
I was
limits.
like, it
Please
shouldn't
grab.
be getting better. Right, we're just going to do a couple more laps. I think I've got a reasonably decent lap on the board there. So Angus, you're doing 42.2s. I think that's good in a junior, isn't it? Was I given access karting a welcome box? Oh, that's cool. People getting a welcome box. That's nice. Maybe at the start of the season. Right, one more flying lap in this car. Then we'll change to the next car. Okay, we're about the same as before. Half a tenth slower at the moment. Not too bad though. Now we're 200ths off, so we're really level now.
Sector 1 time is good.
a bit too sideways, but we'll kind of go with it.
Sector 2 is a tenth off your best.
I rolled off the gas too much in the middle there. Okay, I think we're just going to go with the time that we've done.
Track limits.
I think 38.6 is probably good enough. We'll just do a cool spin on the main straight here. Cool, right, that's that one done. So we've got some telemetry for the first 2 cars now. Happy with that. So next, what's next on our list? So if we go back to the Get Faster Faster private coaching sessions screen. Right, so we've done BMW M Hybrid, we've done the Ray Formula Ford. So now we need to do Dallara Formula 3 at Alton Park. That's going to be a tricky one. Update, right, I've got to update this before I can do it. So for anyone who didn't see the start, what we're doing is we are setting data trace laps, and I'm doing some practice in preparation for the coaching sessions I'm doing this weekend. So I've got an absolutely packed weekend of sim coaching, and then a few busy weeks of other driving work. So the weekends are pretty packed. That means my time to do the prep for these sessions is like now, like the evening before, and it's important to be familiar with the car and the track, obviously, that you're coaching on. Otherwise, you're going to be giving bad information. So that is what I'm doing. And obviously, the faster the driver you're coaching, the more up to speed they are, the more experienced they are, the more prep you've got to do, because you need to give them extra. You know, if it was a driver who's never driven before, maybe you don't need to have an amazing data trace lap, and you're going to find obvious lap time for them in various places. If it's a driver who's already pretty good, then you need to do enough prep that you can actually find additional things they haven't already found, and really be excellent at the track. Now, the setup we've got here looks like Hungarian. Okay, so is there an iRacing setup for this car here? Where are we? We're at Alton Park. Yep, so we'll go with the default Alton Park setup. Here we go. Been a while since I've driven this F3 car. So let's go. That'll do. Oh, okay, we've got manual clutch on.
Pit lane speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
Trying to move the driver height up a little bit, so it might not look as good for you guys. My steering wheel might disappear off, but it means I can actually see the dashboard better. Alright, we're on this version. Okay, fine. Oh, wow, we're on the really high speed version of Alton Park. Okay, no problem. Okay, that was a bit too quick. I can't believe we survived that. It's a very, very narrow track for cars that are this fast. So Kai, if you you're going to run M and O, are you? If you're in the M and the O pair, how would you even fit? I guess yeah. I guess you can fit 2 letters on the plate. Okay, it's going to take a bit of getting used to. I think we need to turn down the force feedback 2 bricks. Go. thanks for watching, everyone who's bothered to join. This isn't one of our normal race live streams, so it's not quite as exciting. You're just seeing my working process of how I learn a car on a track. What a corner that is in this car. That'd be terrifying in real life.
Lap time was at 1:20.4.
This car is great to drive. No, I don't have an H-pattern gearbox, and I don't really think any of the cars I race on iRacing have an H-pattern gearbox in real life either. So Angus, are you at Clay Pigeon right now? I'm really getting massive FOMO knowing that all you guys are down there. Ah, okay.
And last lap was at 1:19.
So you're heading there in the morning then, Angus?
Sector 1 time is good.
Such a quick corner. Guys, if you've got any driving tips, please feel free to let me know.
Lap time was 1:18.8.
Go fast, don't crash. That's the one. I might make a t-shirt with that one.
Sector 1 time's okay.
I thought I'd try it a little bit quicker, but I've gone off track.
Okay, Brad, you need to watch the track limits.
Wall ride. Thanks, Sam. Thank you for that. Nice to see you in the chat, Sam. That's a name I don't recognise. Introduce yourself, Sam. Who are you? I don't recognise you from the chat. I might have just forgotten because my memory is terrible.
Sector 1 is quick.
There's a wall ride for you. I thought I'd try and hang out with that one. Thought I'd just try and keep my foot in. Didn't work. Tried going for the curb on the inside turn 1, maybe even use a tiny bit. Okay, fair enough. So we do one more run in this car before we switch to the NASCAR. Now, I don't have auto blip turned on. Let's turn that on and see whether it makes a difference. See if it makes it better or worse. Oh, I turned off the pit lane speed limiter by mistake.
Box in 4,240 metres.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Sam. Well, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining me. This isn't one of the more exciting streams. This is definitely one of the least exciting streams, but I was going to be on here anyway. I thought, why not invite you guys along? Right, okay. So I've learned the Formula 3 car needs the tyres to warm up. So let's allow them to warm up before we go crazy on this one. That is going to be a black flag. Let's try it again.
Limiter's still on. Disengage it.
That's just a tyre warm-up technique. So time to beat 18.7. That was grass. Oh, nearly died again. Oh, I'll try and take your advice, Angus. Okay, so I tried a slightly later turn in there. Didn't work at all. Lost 2 tenths. Oh, Riley, you live close to... Oh, you're up north then. I don't know. No, Angus, that wasn't you. You didn't tell me to do a wrong thing. I just tried something myself. I think you're right, to be honest, Angus. I think a bit more curb in some of these corners at the apex will definitely help.
Off your best.
There's definitely a couple of tenths. I'll get down to an 18.5, I think.
Just done a 118.9. You're currently 0.1 off your best.
So I still haven't quite nailed that first couple of corners. My gloves are down next to me. Would you rather I wore gloves? I prefer it if I'm wearing gloves. My hands offend you.
Sector 1 is a 10th off your pace.
Gloves are here somewhere. Nope. There are gloves here somewhere. They might be in my helmet next to me. That was too fast.
You've gone outside of track limits there.
I'm aware. This is the section where I've got the most time to gain. That was too much curve. You see that bounced me wide? That was my bad.
Okay, Brad, you need to watch these track limits.
Another few laps. Yeah, I normally use the gloves just because people tell me it looks nicer than my hands. Alright, let's try and do a nice neat one this time. That was the right amount of curb, but that's the best I've done turn one. Little bit too late turning in, but look, we're still level. 0.01, so it's still better at the moment. I wasn't quite as good through turn 2 as I have been before.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Now we're half a tenth up, but I got a bad exit because I bounced over the curb, so that's not good. We are still fractionally up. Ah, you've seen the Fun Cup here. I raced Fun Cup once. You should check out the video on my YouTube channel. I have a 100% win record at Fun Cup. That was a bad corner and an off track.
Limits.
That, I think I just stayed off the gas too long. I think I just waited off throttle for slightly too long at a time. I'm going to do 2 more laps, guys, then we're going to switch to NASCAR at Kota. Oh, that was a bad double upshift. So we're going to be doing NASCAR on a road course.
Sector 2 is a 10th off your best.
These cars are awesome. One of the best cars in iRacing. If anyone watched my Cameron Das karting video at Daytona Milton Keynes from a couple of days ago, this is the type of car that Cameron was the champion in.
That lap was at 119.1. You're now 0.3 off your
That's more like it. Look, guys, we found time instead of losing time. See you, Angus. Good luck tomorrow. Where did that lap come from?
That lap time was 1:18.4. Sector 3 times quick.
That'll do for our data lap. Happy with that one. What force feedback strength do I use, says JT Burn? That's a really good question because I don't know, because I think it depends on a few things. I can show you. I'll show you in here. So this is what it is in iRacing, but this doesn't mean anything because this 51 Newton meters goes down when you tell it to go up and goes up when you tell it to go down. So you can just really ignore that. I have it set to the maximum force of 25 Newton meters, which is the maximum that this wheel can do. But let's see what I actually have it set in the True Drive software. Let's have a little look for you. So this is my SimuCube settings. So if we go to, how do I look at the settings? What's my current one? Brad Standard. So this is what we're looking at. So I have it at 100%, 25 Newton meters. So there we go. So that's what it's set to in SimuCube. So I'll close that. And this is set to, looks like that's maybe 50% of 25 Newton meters, if that means anything. So I'm probably running it at like 12.5, 13 Newton meters, I assume. I mean, I can make it go way higher if I turn that up, so I'm assuming I'm not running at the maximum. Right, what's up next? So we have done, so far this evening, we've set data trace laps at, and I'll show you some of these laps. In fact, let's look at the one we've just done there. So next up we've got NASCAR at COTA. Before we do that, let me just show you what it is I'm doing this for. So if we go to Garage 61, I'll go to teams. So we've got a Get Faster Faster team, that's the coaching team. And if I go to, I guess, me, let's look at me. This is what we just did. So this is going to be our, let's look at our, okay, this isn't right because it hasn't uploaded yet. So we did a second lap, second session. It hasn't actually uploaded those laps yet, but that should do shortly. I think it's probably uploading. Let's just look at, say, the first lap versus the best lap we did. So if I go here, add laps, I want me. Let's look in this session. I only want me, I don't want anyone else. I don't only want my personal best, I want all laps driven. Here we go. So let's just take this 20 and this 18.7, just so we've got two different laps to look at. Going to analyse those, and then we can look over that lap. So this is what we'll be doing with coaching students, so, or clients. Students sound strange because they're not like young kids, but here we go. So this is what the kind of thing we'll be looking at. So no, that needs to come down lower. So if the client was, say, the blue line and I was the red line, obviously I'm actually both these lines, but we'd be looking at things, I'd straight away look over here at the speed line and see, okay, you're going a bit too slow into turn one. So we could work out why they were doing that, why they went slower on that lap. I can't see anything obvious from the rest of the trace here. And in fact, the reason I did on that lap is because it was cold tyres, but there'd obviously be a different reason if we're doing this for real. And same everywhere else, so you can zoom in. So we could say this corner here, which is the fast right, at the end of the long back straight, you can have a little zoom in on that and see exactly what was happening differently. So this is the throttle, and there was a much bigger lift here by the blue car, the blue line, and that meant much lower speed. Also stayed on the brakes longer, so you see here just here where my cursor is. The blue line is staying on the brakes more. Gears are about the same. The blue car also turns in later. You can see on the bottom line down there, the red line has a steeper amount of steering earlier. It's all things that to do with the fact that that car had warmer tyres, but there we go. That's the kind of thing we look at. So now let's do COTA. Now the driver I'm coaching here is really good, and they've already set some very, very fast laps, so I've really got to get good here. And I've already got some laps set as well. So let's see, can I look at my own... So I want to look at not just today. Oh, Brad is out on track right now apparently. I want to look at my other laps I've driven. Activity, here we go. So yesterday here. And I did a 2-minute 13.7. That is my target. This car is going to be much more entertaining for you because this car is way harder to drive. Oh, my phone's died. Here we go.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
Oh, I need to turn the auto blip off. In this car, you have to drive it with the manual blip, otherwise it's slow, I found out. So here, we'll turn all the driver aids off. Let's go again. Oh, I've stalled. Start the engine. I need to get back used to lifting off to change gear. Oh, we need more force feedback, so let's turn that up. That's more like it. This car is ridiculously difficult. This is a lot harder than what I've just been driving. Oh, it's so difficult. Wow, those other cars I've just been driving were terrible practice for this.
You don't want a penalty.
Alright, let's just get rid of this slow down. Oh yeah, those other cars have really spoiled me because now I've got no grip and tons of weight. And no brakes. Oh, it's just very, very difficult to drive. Oh, we don't have the right setup on. I don't think we've got the right setup on. I think we're on a random setup. Bear with me, guys. Sorry. Yeah, we're on the wrong setup. We're on the wrong setup. Okay. Now, the reason I knew that we're on the wrong setup is because I needed 5th gear on the back straight, and I shouldn't need 5th gear with the right setup. Oh my god, there is just no grip when the tyres are cold, or when the tyres are warm. There's just no grip. These cars are just not made to go around corners. You also can't see into the corner because of all the pillars, you know, like all the roll cage and stuff. He can't stop the car for the corners. Oh my god, it's just so hard. It's just so hard to drive. Jake W. Hello, I don't know what degrees. This session is set from the official iRacing session, so when this car is raced shortly in the next couple of weeks, I believe, at this track in the official series, I've set this session up based on the conditions that are on that, so it should be the same. Oh my god, it's horrible. Okay, here we go, let's try that. So the lap time I'm being compared against is my best ever lap. Oh, okay, that's a shame. I was up, and it did not like that curb. So we just have to slow down for the slowdown penalty, and then we'll go again. Come on, slow down penalty. Jeez, I'm slowing down so much. There we go. That first corner was encouraging though, because I was actually ahead of my best ever lap. I'm going to have to brake earlier because it does not want to stop if you brake that late. Oh, it doesn't want to stop or turn, or it doesn't want to turn except when you get to the corner and it wants to just completely turn. One of the hardest cars I've ever driven on iRacing. Especially because you've got to manually lift off to change gear and then blip the throttle on the downshifts. Oh, just turn in, man. That lap was 2 minutes 22.222. Wow, yesterday Brad was so much faster than today, Brad. Look at him go. Hard to start, but exactly. Exactly, yeah, it's very, very hard with this steering wheel. You're right, Chris. Yeah, a round wheel would be easier for sure. Can't believe I'm a second off the time I did yesterday though already. That's terrible. Just need to get tuned back into it after those F3 cars. Man, it's a difficult car to drive. You can see on my throttle trace that I'm barely touching the gas most of the time. Oh. I have to change the delta to best time of the session.
The lap time was 2:16.2.
Oh, should have gone in earlier there.
Sector 1 is quick.
It's not quick, it's just quicker than what I've done today. It's like a second off what I did yesterday. Too quick into that. Lost like half a second in that one corner. You can see how I'm lifting off with the green line at the bottom there.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
Oh, I just couldn't get it stopped again. If it gets a little bit out of shape, you're absolutely screwed.
That lap was at 2:15.5.
I'm 2 seconds off where I need to be. I don't know how. Kai, people can sign up for coaching at theracecoach.com. I just found some time there.
Minus track limits, please, Brad.
Yeah, and I couldn't stop again for that corner. Awful. just gradually get your head tuned into not having any grip. Down to 15.2. About a second and a half off now. That was in too early. Too early into turn one. That's lost a lot of time.
Sector 1 is 0.3, slower than your best.
Lock the rears up really early. Change gear, goddammit. I'm so far off the pace.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Okay, we're 1.4 seconds off what we need to be doing. Okay, I need to use more curb there.
Sector 1 time is good.
Went in too early. I've got to learn it, Phil, because otherwise I can't give my
Sector 2
client
time is
good
good.
value tomorrow. And it's good, it's like a workout. It's so difficult. It's really working your driving brain out. Too quick into that. How did I cock that up so bad? It would not change gear.
The lap time was at
That's a shame. That was a few
You're
tenths
now
up.
0.1.
And it ruined the next lap as well. try this in a second this time.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off your best.
I think that's quicker in first. I went in too early again. You just can't see. You see this giant pillar? All the stuff just here. You can't see through it, so I can't see into the corner. It's very hard to know when to turn in. Okay, so it's slower to carry more speed. Look, you just run wide and you just hemorrhage laps on. Anytime you try and carry more speed, you just run wide because of the momentum of the car. Let's go deep here. Let's try and get a good exit and start a good lap.
Sector 1 time's okay. Just done a 250.
For 14, we're still over a second off.
2 tenths off your best in sector 3.
First time I've hit an apex.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
Oh, too early. Oh, lost half the time I was ahead by. Should have been 3/10 further ahead. No, there weren't any other cars on track. No, I was doing testing exactly the same as this. It's just my driving. It's just a very, very hard car, so it takes a while to get your head around. Oh, that curb always screws you. You can use the other curves, but you use that one on the right and it throws you off.
Please, Brad.
Well, we'll do another couple of laps and then I will give it a rest for the night. So we're down to 14.6. That's still a second off what I did yesterday. A whole second, but you can see how easily you can gain or lose a second on this track. Right, let's do two more flyers. Oh my god, it's just so horrible to drive.
Sector 1 is 2/10 off your best. Sector 2 is 2.4 seconds, slower than your best.
Right, one more lap, and then we call it a night.
Sector 3 is 0.5 off your best.
Well offline through here. Got no idea how I did 13
Sector 1
just
is
there.
0.3 off your best.
Nowhere near it today.
Track limits this lap are ventilated.
Alright, that's enough NASCAR for a lifetime. Okay, I'll have to do some more tomorrow before our session, but I think I'm like there or thereabouts, but I would have liked to have been a bit quicker. At least I got some data from yesterday though. Let's just watch back that best lap and I'll just show you how horrendous the car was.
Well, Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, well, Dick, here's the deal.
Look how slow you have to go to get it to turn into these slow corners. There we go, guys. That's NASCAR at COTA. That's interesting, Chris. Life-changing how? Well, just because you could see things like turn or... That's a good question, Kai. I don't know is the answer. I'd need to look at mine and scroll through all the different options. It's like Delta Best or something like that. It's been ages since I've used mine as well and set it up. Right, there we go, guys. In fact, I tell you what, you know what would be quite interesting? Interesting for me would be to look at my best lap from yesterday in that car and see how it compares to today and why I was slower today. Let's see if the data's uploaded. It might not have uploaded yet. So this is yesterday. I don't think I've got any from today in there yet. Where's the date? there's no laps in there from today. It's obviously still uploading today's. Yeah, predictive is predictive lap time. It's not partial time, I don't think. That's annoying, it takes its time to upload. Where are today's laps? And why can't I see what date the lap was set? Where does it show you what date? What time did I just did there? I just did a 14.6 or something. There, I think it's this one. 14.6 versus the 13.7. Trying to go too quick into turn 1 and too deep in turn 2. Yeah, that's right, I did lose a bunch of time there. Okay, so we're 6/10 off, and that's where I lost the rest. I knew that. So it's just gradual, it's basically gradual, small amounts, just by not being tidy enough. All through the first sector, it's just about being super neat and tidy. Then we stay about the same from here all the way down here. It's because it's two long straights. Stay basically the same. Actually gain a little bit on the entry here, but then lose on the exit. Trying to be too quick. Here we go. So try to be faster on the way in here, and then a little bit too quick on the approach. Interesting, they're slower in the middle. Ah, but a tighter line. Okay, so should have gone faster and wider. And then loads of time lost just there by just going in too deep. What happened? Why? Closer to the left. And then tried to go too narrow here. Push me wide on the exit here. And cause this really, really slow apex speed and early exit. And that's this big time jump here. So that in that one corner is 0.697 up to 1 second. So that's 0.3 right there. And the rest is a gradual time loss over the rest of the lap. Okay. Got it. Let's look at steering angles. Pretty similar. Big correction though. But then back to turning right. Yeah, okay. Gears almost identical. Brake pressure. Heavier brake pressure today. Ooh, I had a bit of brake here. Interesting. Generally braking harder today than yesterday. Last corner. A little bit harder. As we're going in too quick. Okay. Okay, right, I've got some things to think about. Right guys, thanks for joining me for that pretty random session. I'm going to go and chill out. First session I've got tomorrow is reasonably early. In fact, I can see here. Let's have a look. Session 9 o'clock, so we're on at 10 in the BMW. So we must be on at 10, 1, 5 and 8. Cool. Awesome. Right guys, see you soon. This is my last live stream for ages, because I'm now working away for a month and I'm just not going to be home any days. So this is the last one of these. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you fancy it. This wasn't a very exciting one, but normally they're quite good fun when we're doing races. And yeah, look out for some videos coming soon. We've got some track guides coming. Yeah, sorry Phil. Yeah, I wish I wasn't working away, but I can't help it. But I will be back after that, and we'll be full on doing this kind of thing as effectively full time. So see you soon. Phil, see you tomorrow. And yeah, Phil Bradpot returns in about 5 weeks. But it's not over. Let's play the end screen. It's one of these. Where's the end? This one.